Hello, viewers. Good evening. Welcome back to Nocturnal Sage. Now, I noticed something very different lately in the way we live our lives as human beings. If we look back in probably the early centuries, we're not really that busy. I read a book and it's about health and fitness. There's a chapter where the author described uh, the kind of lifestyle that people who are who lived probably before the World War II had. It reads there that their lifestyle is very slow, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're unhappy or they don't get things done as soon as possible. Now, fast forward to right now is very different. Many goings on, and little do we know that our being too engaged in our different activities every day, every week, can make us lost, confused about what life really is. For tonight, I want to talk about the problem in being so busy. I think we've entered a new era, and this era is represented by full to-do lists and the unusual type of everyone has a job to do atmosphere. That's what I noticed nowadays. Before there, I could meet people. I knew some people who were just at home and had nothing else to do. But now, I could not identify even one person who's not preoccupied with anything. I want to pose this question to all of you. Do you think this is good? Or is this a trap that society, okay, I'm not going to overgeneralize, that certain groups in society have made for us? I had this conversation with a former colleague. She told me that the ones who are in charge of making nuclear bombs and who are in charge of managing secret bases hidden somewhere in the world made us busy so that we will no longer think about what they're doing. We will no longer suspect their schemes. Ergo, we have the obsession with the NBA season, we have obsession with entertainment, show business, and other information that we humans don't really need to know. Yes, part of our business is the acquisition of unnecessary information. Many people that I encounter every day are talking about, yes, NBA. But to me, do I really know? Do I really need to know who won the latest game? What's in it for me anyway? And another is, do I really need to know which music is trending, or if this actor or actress had an accident or had an affair and whatnot? So you see, there, I really am thankful somewhat that I'm disillusioned to this kind of culture that yes, it's a kind of a global culture nowadays, because people around the world are benefiting from such technological advancement, and people whom we think do not have access to this kind of asset, they already have. I remember the time I passed by an informal settler's house in Divisoria. I saw a laptop in one of their shelters. So believe that. yes, that is just my musing for tonight. I just got, you know, inspired to make this content because of the conversation I had with my cousin. He mentioned something about maraming nagnakaw o nag-alis ng oras natin, or many things have taken away our time. But if you ask me, time can never be taken away because it's a constant. What is being drained actually is our energy, our life energy. It disintegrates every moment we age. So that is the time we usually refer to when we speak of time management. Yes, there's time, but we need to sleep, we need to eat, we need to rest, we need to enjoy, and we need to keep ourselves sometimes distracted. That's why there are some important tasks that never get done because some people find it hard to delay gratification. Now going back to the issue on business. Business. No wonder the word was formed based on the adjective busy. So is it really bad, or should we continue this kind of culture? It's nice that almost every person I know right now is engaged in some kind of project, but at the same time, are we really paying attention to important things, or are we just merely distracted by these schedules, by these to-do lists, so that we can ignore more significant issues in our world? Like right now, we don't know. Maybe no one knows, and not even the media knows that underground, a certain kind of missile or bomb, yes, and a new type of bomb, stronger than uranium, if there is such, is being developed, and is a very secret research project that no one should get wind of. See? So amidst the busyness of our lives, it's also important to speculate, interest in our introspection. What if something that we don't know is happening and the media is not informing us? And we should also take note of the information we acquire. Do we really need to know, let's say, how much the lottery is now offering the prospective winners if you're not even joining the lottery? So you see, too much acquisition of information is also a type of sickness. I used to be susceptible to it, but now I have learned to control my urge for acquiring information. Maybe that's part of the reason why I've started vlogging, because now I want to share information that's stuck here. And whenever I do, and people respond appropriately, I get uplifted, because it seems it's better to give than to receive. So far, that's what I can think of. If you have any feedback to give me, just comment down below, or if you have suggested contents, if you agree or disagree with my perception, let me know as well. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You know, it really means much to me. And you may also suggest some future possible content. So thank you once again for tuning in to Nocturnal Sage. See you in the next segment. Ciao!